Word of the day, hobosexual. Just keep that in mind because this gonna be some real Hey guys, welcome back. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but you know, I just be so focused in like my life and stuff, so y'all gotta cut me some slack. I'm gonna try to bring y'all some videos and stuff like that because I do have a lot of stories, but sometimes I just don't want to share the stories because they be so traumatic. Okay, I mean they're traumatic to me, so I don't know. So today we're gonna be talking about hobosexuals and just like people that be having way too many expectations and stuff like that. So let's get on with the story. So not too long ago, I was talking to this person, right? Talking to this dude. I'm gonna name him. I don't know. I'm not gonna name him because F him. Okay, whatever. So I was talking to this dude, and we was cool and stuff. We got along great and stuff. And I was talking to him for a good minute too, before I just completely just cut it off. And excuse my little rag in my jacket. I'm getting ready to chill and stuff because it's nighttime. It's almost 9 o'clock. Anyway, when I make this video, okay? So, but yeah, so the dude, it was more like, I didn't even like him at first like that. Like, we was cool. Like, I wouldn't even say we was cool. Like, I just didn't, like, I just seen him. I'm like, okay, he cool. But like whenever he was around me, I would try to walk off. Like that should have been a red flag for myself. Like if I didn't like him at first. So then like for some reason, I just started liking him or something. I guess because he was chasing me. So I was like, okay, he actually want to see what I'm about or whatever. And so long story short, like we ended up getting connected, whatever, because he used to work in my job or whatever. So that's how that worked. So then like we was cool for a few months, whatever. Then I noticed like he always wanted something. This is the thing. This is where the word hobosexual comes from. And it's gonna be introduced later on in the story because I'm trying to make this quick or whatever. Cause yeah. So I noticed that he always wanted something. Like, okay, one time he asked for a mask. It was like $13. It wasn't like, I mean, if it was something that he wanted, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll get you a mask. That's all I thought about it, right? Like, cause I mean, like, okay, you want a mask? I mean, $13 ain't nothing. I had it, so I just got him that. My listing messed up, but it's okay. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna buy you this mask. Why I do that? Ever since then, he was always asking for something. Oh, and then like, not to mention, he started increasing the value. Let me tell you, like, it'll get to the point. Now, half the time, I most of the time, I'm gonna say 97% of the time I didn't give him, unless it was like $10. Like, I have no problem with no $10. But now when you asking for a large amount of money, that's where I have a problem. So bro was like, he'll be like, oh, I gotta get my car, whatever. Can you give me $200? Nigga, dude, I don't have no 200. No, that could go towards some shoes. No. And I was like, no, I don't even got 200. I only got like $10, right? Next day, oh, do you still got that $10? I'm hungry. I want to get some food. Look, if a dude willing to take your last few dollars, run immediately. Because that's some broke shit. For real. What? So, yeah, he was weird like that. Like, any type of money. Like, I don't care if I said I had $3. I swear to you, I said I had $3. Dude talking myself, oh, you still got that $3? I'm trying to get something. What is $3 that you can get to eat? I mean, to get full off of? Like, tell me. Anyway, so like, it was like, he was always asking for something. He put me in weird situations. Like, he was just a terrible person. Like, I could not, like, eventually I got to the point where I didn't even care. I could not stand him. Let me skip these. Sorry, I'm watching YouTube in the background. I could not, I just got fed up. Like, I just didn't care. Like, I was just I ended up just doing like everything I wanted to do, like, because I felt like we're not together. Not to mention, I even gave him an ultimatum. I said this. I was like, bro, either we could be friends and we just see each other here and there, like whenever we want to hang out or whatever, or if you actually want to be in a relationship, then we could work on that, but you gotta make your decision what you want. Guess which one he choose? I'll wait. He said he wanted to work on a relationship. Like, bro, that was the wrong. Look. This is the thing that's so funny. He probably thought that's what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. I would have been better off if he just said we could have just been friends and we just see each other here and there. Because I'm gonna tell you, like, I feel like I take relationships serious. So if you say, yeah, I want to be in a relationship, you gotta take it serious. I'm not gonna be playing. I don't do all that because I don't have time for that. So he didn't take it serious. He was just saying that because he probably thought that's what I wanted. And not to mention, I think all in all, at the end of the day, I think he was only really talking to me because he probably felt like people wasn't paying no attention to me because I was big. Which he shouldn't have did that because, first of all, you should see my DM. Second of all, it's girls bigger than me that be getting, people, they DMs be popping, So, like, don't treat nobody like that. Like, don't think that because you think their confidence is low that you gonna use them or whatever. Don't do people like that. That's disgusting. No. Well, I was bigger than what I am now. Way bigger than what I am now. And so he probably felt like, oh, well, nobody's gonna want her, so she's gonna do this and do that. And really, he's not even that cute. Like, he was cool. Like, I thought, from what I seen when I would interacted with him before we was talking, I thought he was cool, chill and stuff. He was the opposite. And not to mention, he was an Aries too. I mean, I like Aries, but not that Aries. So, but yeah, so it was just like, I don't know. So I remember, now let me tell you something else. So, dude, right, it was like Christmas time. He was like, oh, I want something for Christmas and something, or whatever. He was like, I'm gonna get you something. I was like, okay, cool, yeah. I'm gonna show you what I want. And it was these like UGG shoes. I think it was like either the slides or the platform slides or whatever. It was one of them. And I said, I want those. So he was like, oh, can you pay a ticket for me and get a tattoo? I'm thinking the ticket, he's talking about the ticket like $50. Okay, if you want that for Christmas, I'm willing to help you on things that you need. Look, I have no problem with helping people with stuff that they need to a certain extent, like if it's not too expensive. Like, my limit with that is probably like $75. Anything, especially if you're not like my dude, like we not together. Well, at least I said we wasn't together. Maybe he thought we was together, but I never said we was together like that. Because one time he tried to get mad at me for going out on a date. He was like, oh, your friends don't know that you with somebody. I said, I'm not with you. He was salty. Sorry, we're not together. So anyway, but yeah, so he asked for the ticket to get paid. I'm thinking it's $50, something simple, like a night ticket or something. Bro gonna say $370. I said, well, you gonna have to get something else. $370? Really?
Really, nigga?
Are you serious? No. So he was like, he said something about a tattoo, and I'm like, first of all, a tattoo, if you get where you trying to get it at, that's gonna be at least $300 plus. I'm not spending a whole check on you because you're not my dude. We not together. You're not my boyfriend. You're not my boyfriend at all. No. And I don't want you to be my boyfriend because how you act. If you act like this and well, at least I said we wasn't together. I don't know what he thought, but anyway. So he was like, so I ended up just sending him $50 or whatever. He said, oh, okay, your present's in the mail. Let me tell you, I never got them. I never got no Christmas presents. Where are they at? He never bought them. So fast forward, it was around February. Now it was stuff that happened before then, like somebody First of all, okay, it's a long story. That's for a different video. I'm not even gonna explain that because it's so bad and it made me upset. But anyway, but like before then, he was always trying to get money out of me. He was always trying to use me for something, and he didn't even have to do that because I'm a sincere person. If someone's my friend or boyfriend or family member, like I'm really in that, like involved in that. Like I'm not gonna be playing. Like I just take any type of relationship serious because I know like when I was growing up and stuff like that, and even now, like people don't take that stuff serious with me. So I don't want no one else to feel like that. So I treat people how I want to be treated. So if I'm being serious, then I'm serious. And I say I'm serious, I'm serious. Anyway, even though he would call me like, oh, like we could be talking about something and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm playing the game. I'm playing GTA or I'm playing Sims or something. He was like, oh, I hope you're not playing me. I'm like, why would I play with you? Sitting there lying, knowing I'm playing with him. But that's only because he was playing with me. So you get what you give, okay? With me, you get what you give. Anyway, so February, he talking about he wants a Valentine's gift or whatever, which I don't believe in Valentine's for women, then Sweetest Day for men. I feel like Sweetest Day and Valentine's Day is for either gender, okay? It don't matter what you are. So I should be getting something for both. Just saying. So anyway, so yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I'll get you something. What you gonna get me or whatever? So he said he was gonna give me something. So I sent him like $25 to get something. I don't know. Cause yeah, and now he knew I was moving. He kept bringing up, oh, when am I gonna get my key when you move? You this is that. I'ma stay with you when you move. In my head, I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm moving by myself. If I saved all my money to put down a deposit in first month's rent, not to mention move, like buy some stuff for my house, and you didn't put nothing in, but you think you gonna stay with me and live with me and move your stuff in? No, that's not gonna happen. And not to mention, I don't even like you like that, and we're not together at all. Anyway, so he was like, so yeah, he was talking about that. He was saying that, and whenever he would bring that up, I kind of just was like, And he wouldn't even text me back. Like, that's another thing too. He was inconsistent with his texting. Mind you, I was talking to this person for a whole freaking year, a whole year, and so yeah, anyway, about the Valentine's Day thing, he never got me anything. I gave him $25. He ran with it. And I was like, well, I hope that $25 lasts you for a minute. Because after that, it is what it is. So then we had gotten into it. It was around the time I had kind of moved. Was about to move or something. No, I had moved. So that first night I moved, he calling me. He was like, baby, you moved yet? I'm like, yeah. He like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna come through. What's your address? I said, well, lying. I'm sleeping in my bed in my house. Lying. He talking about something. He was like, oh, I'm gonna come through, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what you need my address for? I was like, yeah, I'm not even at my house. I'm at my mom's house. He was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna pick you up from your mom's house and we can go to your house. I said, ain't nothing in my house. He was like, oh, well, cause he said, oh, well, I'm trying to be freaky, so, so we could be in the house or whatever, something like that. Cause he said he's trying to live with me. He want to wake up to me every day. He want to come home to me every day. Blah blah blah. I'm listening to this going one ear out the other because I don't believe that. Because if you was really real and you was really about that, you would have been consistent. You would have been a good person from the start. That whole year, that was a terrible year, and I wasted my time. So since you waste my time, I'm gonna waste your time now. So he was like, oh, well, give me your address, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, in a minute. So I pretended my phone went out. So I hung up. So he didn't call back for like an hour. He called back and I answered again. I'm like, hello? He was like, oh, what's your address? But stay on the phone. I'm like, why I gotta stay on the phone? He was like, man, I'm trying to come through. Da, 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 da. So I kept hanging up, like pretending my phone went out or whatever. He kept calling me and kept talking about the same thing. I'm like, bro, I don't even have the keys yet to it yet. He was like, oh, okay. So, hung up. Next day, he calling me. He called me for a few days straight trying to come over to my house. But this is the thing. I don't want that type of energy in my house like that. I don't, why would I invite you over and I don't even like you like that? And you like literally treated me like crappy the whole year. The whole year we was cool. I'm not even gonna say we was together because he wouldn't even text, like he'll text me, then the next time he texts me was the next week. Like he'll be like, oh, let me get $75 off you. I'm like, bro, I ain't even got it. He talking about something, oh well, he'll say like, oh, I'm gonna come get you, but I need $75. Like basically, it was like, in order for me to hang out with him, I would have to give him money. But I would just be lying. I'd be like, yeah, I only got like $20. He'd be like, oh, well, I was like, oh, matter of fact, I only got $5. And then so I trick him into hang out with him. I don't know. And then so, yeah, he was a terrible person. Anybody that get with him is going to have a bad time, for real. And not to mention, and at the same time, he was talking to me, and I feel like he was talking to this other girl he said was his cousin. But no, like if I knew what her Instagram was, I would have been like, bro, he was messing with you during the whole, I'm sorry, I ain't no snitch, but then again, I don't like him, and he deserved like some BS for real in his life, because the way he treated me and the stuff that he put me through, no. And it make it so bad, we wasn't even together, like, and it's not like, I mean, like, I'm not saying it's, see, look, I try not to make it my fault, because it really wasn't my fault, because I was the real one in this situation. He talking about something. I said, you know what, you don't even deserve nobody like me that's actually gonna be there for you and actually care about you or whatever. He talking about something, oh, well, I think it's the other way around, because I think I'm a catch. Dude, you drive, okay, you have a car, but you was living in the back of a store.
Really, nigga?
Try again. No wonder you were a homosexual. You was just trying to use me to have somewhere to stay, but you really need to be staying with your mama or that other girl that you was messing with. Why you can't stay with her? Because, exactly. So that, let me not even get on that. But yeah, so that's why I'm like, dude was terrible. Like, I have so many stories about dude, but that's just like the whole gist of it, of like, he messed up, and then after I was like not trying to give him like my address or let him stay with me, because I said, now if you would have said, oh, I want to come over and hang out, blah blah blah, that would have been different, because I felt like you was cool, like, okay, yeah, we can hang out and stuff like that. But you talking about you want a key and you trying to move in, all that ain't none of that. No. Okay, no, you're not gonna mess up nothing for me, because no. So he got mad about that, and he blocked me off of Facebook, Instagram, framed me on Snapchat. But yet he was the one that was in the wrong. You know what? In the comments, let me know what I did wrong, because why am I getting blocked? Because I said you can't stay with me, and it felt like we was in a relationship in the first few months. But then after like 3 or 4 months, he switched and was just, he always out. He always was doing this. Like, he would never, like, it was just weird. Like, no. So I didn't treat it as a relationship eventually. Like, I was just kind of doing my own thing. I wasn't really messing with other people per se. Not too much. Not like anything like that. But I was just texting other people, but we was never together. So let me know in the comments, was I ever wrong, or am I wrong, or if you need more context of like the situation to realize I'm wrong, just let me know, because I know I can't be wrong in this situation. I know it got to be all him, because I'm not even that type of person. And he's trying to take advantage of me because he thought I was big and nobody gonna want me. Boy, even at my biggest, I have people in my DM. Okay, you don't play with me. Okay, don't play with me. Okay, Blanco a hottie. Well, I'm not a hottie like that, like I mess with people, but I'm a hottie, okay? Okay. So yeah, so that was the end of the story. Well, you know, a big piece of the story. There's many stories that's inside. But yeah, if you guys like this, like, comment, subscribe, share, you know, help your girl out, help your girl grow her channel or whatever. You know, we you know, we gonna be out here, we gonna be in this. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah. Bye.